I grow every day by my thoughts, by my intention, the different kind of the pranayams, we do different kind of techniques. They hold the space for your students. Channel the energy in the body.
Welcome to another episode of the Making of a Superhuman series. As you know, in the series I introduce quite interesting people who are dedicated to transform the lives of the humanity. In fact, they are the people who actually help people to empower their own health, empower their own biology, empower their own physiology and psychology. We call it as a biohacking. So that's what, the objective of the series is. And today I have got a very, very interesting personality with me. I have seen fitness experts, I have seen yoga experts, and very seldom we see someone who does both. So that makes it so special. Today's guest, we have Miss Angelina with me. Angelina is a fitness yoga coach. So welcome, Angelina, to the Superhuman
Thank you so
series.
much. Thank you.
Can you just explain about your journey into this yoga, fitness, wellness world?
Yeah, this is basically what I do, and this is something very interesting. And I'm on this journey now, as you know, for 9 years. And I started basically from the physical approach. But after I understood and I realized there is so much things going on in the body, in the emotional state. And basically what we need to understand about our emotional state. But if we can say from the, again, physical perspective, if person come into the gym and I can sense, because I have like kind of the sensation and sensitivity of the person, I can feel the person, for example, can be in emotional trauma, or the person can be in emotional stress. Yeah. And most of the people, they come for these things in yoga. But from my perspective and from my understanding of you, need to be done, for example, yoga, and by working with these people on some different approach. So, and basically, in order to help that people, I need to be as a yoga coach, I need to be as a yoga instructor, so I need to have my diploma, I need to prove myself on this physical world, right? So if I am just a fitness coach, so I know how to do the biceps, I know how to do the triceps, even I am not that much big. That, for example, for the girl, I like how I look. So this is the good things. And I was coming to the yoga, and I saw this again. It's come together, and the physical approach and the mental approach and the emotional approach. So this is basically that we in yoga we call it koshas, right? So the koshas that we develop in our 5 koshas. And for example, if we come koshas, the sheets, okay. Koshas, yes. Yeah. So it's like kind of our sheets, our sheets that we have. We don't see it, but I believe some people they can see it, and sometimes they call it as an aura. So we have like aura, yeah. Okay. So, but again about the koshas and the aura, it's something different. If, for example, you can open your hands. If you can open your hands, like I don't know if you can sense like some not resistance, but some space in between your palms. If you can like bound.
Yeah, if I really wanted to sense it, yeah.
Yeah, so you feel it. And for example, during the meditation, what we do, we expanding ourselves and we developing this sensation and awareness for into our body. But this is in koshas, for example, this is the one layer that sits outside. This is our physical kosha, like physical kosha, right? So after we have with you prana kosha, so this is our, after we go with you to our mental level. So the mental level where our mind comes. And now we can understand we need to release the mind. So through the physical perspective and yoga perspective is the postures. So we're releasing with you our like muscles, our tensions that we're having, for example, with your neck tension. We have with your low back tension. But after we need to get to the mind. So once we get into the mind, we really start to release and realize our traumatic experience. But if we go a little bit deeper, how we can do it? So we need to stabilize our mind. How? Through the prana. So this is we comes to the energy. So our energy and our prana, we would like to stabilize our mental state in order to release the muscles and the tension from the physical perspective. So what we do with you? So we do like different kind of the pranayams, we do different kind of techniques. So in order to stabilize the hemisphere, the right and the left side in our mind. So where is the mind?
Brain or what?
The brain, yes, where is our mind? I hope you will answer me. So what you think about it? This is my beliefs. Our mind, it is about, again, the level of awareness and understanding, and this is our pulse. So the heartbeat and the pulse in our body. So this is about it. I hope I will remember a little bit later. So mental state, understanding about the hemispheres, to also sense your body, sense your right side of your body, sense left side of your body, and also respect. So basically, from our physical perspective, I'm a woman, you're a man, but from the soul perspective, we already whole and complete. And for me, from the soul perspective, no need any man from the soul perspective, right? But of course, soul came here to this earth in order to experience this. For example, Julia came here. My name Angelina Julia. So sometimes I call myself Angelina, sometimes Julia. So Julia came to this body as a woman in order to experience this, experience as a woman, to maybe build relationship with a man. But first of all, I shouldn't fulfill myself by the man. I should fulfill myself by myself. So why? Because we have yin and yang, right? So we have our masculine and the feminine energy. And in this world, we come to the yoga, we want to find our balance. So our balance sits just here, where is our third eye point. The third eye point, our throat area. So this is our self-expression, right? So this is our throat chakra, Vishuddha. And this is color light blue. Maybe so much information. I am sorry.
No, it's okay.
And this is our heart. The heart, we can say it's about the compassion, it's about the forgiveness, this is about the love that we want to share with the world, right? But sometimes we seek love from outside. So I would like to get love from you, but I should come back to myself. I need to feel myself first, and I need to realize I have it. So no need to take from you.
So that means the love is within.
Yeah, everything within. So our health, our possibilities. But of course, we came here to experience this experience, to find out what I have, my gifts, my talents, my abilities, and after understand, for example, this is from, I can say it is like soul coaching, because the life coaching, it's a little bit cold coaching, like, okay, what you like, what you love, like who you want to be. But there is something that you can sense from the perspective of the person. So for example, if I will be talking to you maybe more, it doesn't happen with all of people, but with some people with whom I can really connect on the soul level. So I have this maybe gift, I don't know, this kind of the sensation. I can really see from the expression of the person by talking with him a little, or with her a little bit more. My ear can pick up, this is something that is really so much important. And I start to ask some questions about the person, like, okay, why you love this? Like, what do you feel? But what is your request? What is your target? It's like kind of the life coaching, but again, the sensation, how you sense the person, it is completely different. And you opening up, this is what yoga teacher does. I mean, the good yoga teacher does. The yoga teacher holding the space for the students, and this is what we call it, the hold the space for your students. Because
so what does it mean, hold the space?
Yeah, I will answer you. So for example, I have my yoga class, and like I kind of think like, I'm tired, I don't want really coach people, teach, like maybe there will be cancel or whatever it can be. No, as a coach, you need to hold the space in your heart, in your intention. No, doesn't matter if there is nobody will be, you still holding the place, you still have this hour, you still prepare the place. It's like you kind of holding this place for your guests. So for example, if you're not sure, like anyone home so much messy, and there is maybe no food, and there is like everything is dirty, like even there will be some guests, but guests like kind of, okay, maybe we'll go somewhere outside. You're not really holding the place. So basically you as a teacher, So, and I'm not talking about the teacher as a teacher, as a coach, gym coach, yoga coach, just teacher in general. It can be in any subject, right?
Okay.
So you really compassionate about the person and to just help that person and uplift that person. And also this is what I really realized and understood. Sometimes we play in this game of and approach the ego. So sometimes we think this is came from us, but it doesn't came from us, it came through us. So we got this knowledge. So okay, I was investing the money, I was investing the time to get the knowledge. So for example, for the fitness, for the yoga, for the like kind of spiritual approach. But the channel of the energy, it's a universal library. Sometimes we call it Akashic records, right? So, and this is sometimes people, they like really try and like, I want to get this answer, I want to get this answer, like I want to access this also like Kundalini energy, Kundalini awakening, because it will give me some power. And most of the time I just ask the person, okay, but for what you want to get this power? I just want to be powerful, but you are you are already powerful. So with as I was talking to someone, with great power comes great responsibility. So you need to understand, if you will get this power, so what you will do. For example, if the person has so much money, this money can destroy him, or this person can just turn this flow of money. It's energy, as we know about it, right? This is like kind of one source of energy, and we can turn this money to some part where we can help people, we can help ourselves first of all, of course, but also if we're willing to share, and also if we're willing to develop something, maybe it is schools, maybe it is food, maybe we will be building just good business.
Okay.
And some part from the business, maybe 10%, 15%, we will give for charity, for people, not only in Africa, all over the world. So we think only about Africa. In Africa, this is the good place where so this is not good word, where we can invest and help, right? But in each country, there is poor people. And we can start even from that place where we are. Sometimes we think so far, I want to help people and I will do it, and maybe we never did it, and we just left this earth. We will leave this earth, right? But what if we can start just from simple things, just to say hello to someone that we never spoke, or sometimes we can sense from person, oh, this person really was like went a little bit down, and now I can maybe uplift this person. So if person resists, no need. But maybe we can put some intention, like, from our heart. And this is what we call it, our anahata chakra, right? So, and this is again nothing to do with yoga. This is written something from in each religion. Be good to someone if you would like, the someone will be good to you. But this is something that we require in return, right? And there is something that we call it, just do it unconditionally. Because if you do it unconditionally, you resonate with the highest source of power. Because if I am here having this physical experience, and I think, okay, I will do this for you, and now I will be expecting you will do it for me. But maybe it is again not about you. So I do it, I channel this energy, the energy was opening for you, but there is another source of energy will be opening for me from another person, from another situation. Because by helping someone, or by passing this energy, I am accessing my energy also as well. I am expanding, so I expand my energy. And while I expand my energy, so my resonation goes higher, and I am releasing that patterns, my beliefs in my mind, and those programs that is holding me. And this is what we was talking with someone. Sometimes we describing ourselves so much. Oh, I am a Julia, I am a coach. It's good because I need to give the description of myself for other people, but do not believe in it 100% for myself. Because if I describe, I am a gym coach, so for example, and this is where I limit myself. For example, if I would like to do some podcast, how I can call myself? So Julia doing the podcast, Julia doing some modeling, Julia doing yoga. For minds of people, it is so complicated, but if we do, for example, this yoga, the meditation, we resetting our mind and we give ourselves the abilities to expand. And we give abilities while we expand, and we can feel those cups, those like approaches on the easiest way, and even no need to give explanation. Yes, because everything comes together, the mind, body and soul. And again, this is about yoga that was I believe even much more years and thousands years ago. As we know, it is 5,000-10,000 years ago, but I believe it was even before, because there was so many civilizations that we know. It was the Mayas, there was Atlantis, and before that was even another civilizations. We know about it, but we don't really give so much value.
All right. So you're mentioning that the yoga was how many civilizations back?
10,000 years ago. So this is what we know about it. But I believe was if you can see on the posture, yoga posture, so it can be like kind of like any postures, right? So we can see like posture this, but we taken the shapes, so the different kind of the shapes with the mudras. For what? To channel the energy in the body, so by the meridians, by the connection with the universal source. And this is what I really realized when we do, for example, the tree pose, when we do like mudras, we do like some squatting positions. If you can draw it on the simple way, like just one line, another line, you can notice it's look like language. Language. And this is my realization, and maybe I will find
any language.
No. I will tell you. It's energetical language. So because people could realize it and understood by taking, for example, like this shape, or again these shapes, they was getting some energy like earth energy, heaven energy, whatever it could be, but needed somehow to subscribe it. And after we just was taking it like on the easiest way as a physical and mental approach. But if we can dive into yoga, the yoga based on the 8 limbs of yoga, and it starts from 2, yama and niyama. And the interesting things, the yoga, the physical approach, it's only 1 limb. So the yama and niyama, how I approach myself and how I approach another people, how I behave towards myself and how I behave with other people. And there is something deeper, I believe. The yoga call it karma yoga. So what kind of seeds I put into the soil, and what kind of seeds I grow every day by my thoughts, by my intentions, by my feeling, because I can harm the person not just by touching the person and pushing the person, but also by my thoughts. And these things, whenever we can feel and sense and think about person like not good, so we passing that energy, but the interesting thing, that energy comes through us. So basically that poison that we feel, the first of all kills us.